Hey there. Good morning. It's 8 a.m. It's Friday, or as I like to call it, Friday. Woo! No one's out there. I'm going to open a window and see if anybody shows up. Not through the window, but, you know. Window opened. It's in weather here in Santa Barbara. Cool and gray. So if you're one of those pumpkin spice latte people, like this is your weather right now. It's been like in the 60s and gray and damp. Yeah, damp. Anyway, I'm gonna wait for somebody to show up. We've got our playlist here, 80 soundtrack songs. Now I don't want you to actually look at the songs and the playlist if you have the playlist, because then you'll be able to guess some of it. There's some spoilers as to what movies they belong to. As we're playing this, if you know what song it is, like during the break, go and type it in, and I'll give you hints too. If you're working out with me, to let me know. Let me know. Say hi, and otherwise we'll get started in a minute. Let me make sure I've got everything queued up. All right, and then, stupid. I have to wait. My app is making me wait. There we go. All right, get it out of there. Hey, Meredith, howdy. Okay, so you will need moderate to heavy weights for this workout today. And but without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna get the other timer set up. Meredith, I hope you got the playlist set up. So I wanted to go with not like, so today's playlist is 80s movies, music, and I try to pick things that were not super obvious. Maybe a couple of them are going to be obvious, but other than that, I want to keep it sort of unobvious. Unobvious? Sure. All right, don't look at the playlist. Just get it ready. We're gonna, wait, where'd it go? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I love this song. All right, we're gonna get started in 10 seconds. We're gonna do 6 moves, 45 seconds apiece. Glad you got the playlist, Meredith. So, do you know this song? Here we go. Y. T, W, squeeze the shoulder blades. A, reach back. So Y, palms up. T, palms out. W, reach back. So this first song is, what is it? Bring Me Up by the Divinals. Probably my favorite song from the soundtrack, but it's definitely not the popular song from this song from the soundtrack. In this scene, our protagonist Sam tries to talk to the hunk Jake. Does not do a good job. In fact, she doesn't talk to him at all. It's so sad. All right, we're gonna do step back lunges. Arms back, opening your arms wide. So today in our circuit training, we're going to do agonist-antagonist pairs. So we're going to do 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and we're going to cycle between 2 moves 3 times. And then we're going to have a finishing move that's a little different, and we'll do some abs today. Taking a break. 16 candles, yes, good job, Meredith. So I don't know if this is, I love this song. Did you need the clue? All right, here we go. Arms out, reaching down. Oof. Outside the foot, work on those hamstrings. So let's see. Some parts of this movie have not aged well. Certain characters, it's a shame. What do you do about that stuff that just doesn't work anymore? I don't know. Trigger warnings. I realized in watching this movie that Sam does actually nothing to get the guy. He just was interested in her and goes after her, which is interesting. All right, we're gonna do squat, just punch it out. Each move 45 seconds. Bring me up. After this, if you want to tell me how you feel about this workout, just ring me up. See what I did there? Gotta ring me up. All right. Keep going. We got 10 more seconds. She less than that. 2, 1. We're gonna do knee up, curling the arms. That's why not. Let's do some curls. So this song was actually the opening theme song. Well, not the opening theme song. The opening song for a movie. I think it's from A2, starring Sean Penn. Has a very awkward scene with Judge Reinhold. Anyway, not sure if that's enough clues. But, yeah, this is the beat by the Go-Go's. And what movie is it from? Do you know? All right, last move. Butt kicks. Pulling back. We got the beat. Meredith, you know this song yet? I'll let you take your answer in 29 seconds, because that's when we'll be done with this warm-up. Oh, she's already got an answer. Yes, good job, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. They actually just redid this. They had like a celebrity cast, like Morgan Freeman, Sean Penn, Julia Roberts. They did like a reading of this for charity. It was fun. All right, take a break. High five. You got the beat. So Meredith, you said, you asked the question, this was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Yeah, it was the opening song. I know because I just watched this with John. Because after we saw that reading for charity, I was like, I don't know if I've seen the whole movie. So we watched the whole movie. Again, some parts not aged so well. All right, grab some water. So again, 40 seconds on, you'll get 10 seconds to switch to the next move, then we'll do the agonist. So in the reenactment, Morgan Freeman was actually the narrator. He did all the heavy lifting. Oh, who played Mr. Hand in the reenactment? Shit, you're gonna have to look it up online. I can't remember who replayed everybody, but was it LaBouche or whatever? He played, I can't remember Sean Penn's character. And it was pretty hilarious. He was like doing it out of his car. All right. So for our first one, we're gonna grab like heavier to moderate weights. And we're gonna alternate between bend over flies and then on the ground, lying flies there. We're gonna start in 10 seconds, but I don't know if you can remember this song. This is more, I would say it's a little more obscure. This featured in a scene where our protagonist stands up in a limo in the middle of traffic. All right, think about that. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. So we're gonna bend over, bring those arms together, slight bend in the elbows. Here we go. So take the hug away, bring the hug together. So standing up in a limo, middle of New York City, right after eating very tiny corns on the cob. "15 seconds. Really bring those shoulder blades together, keeping your head neutral spine. Looking down at the ground, keeping your back straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna lie down. We're gonna go the other way in 3 seconds. 2, 1, here we go. Now we're gonna bring them together. So I got my feet into the floor, back into the floor. Bringing the weights together again. Give the hug, take it away. Give the hug, take it away. Let's see. Do you need more clues for this song? So this wasn't. Wait, what's his name? This wasn't Tom Hanks' like first starring role. I believe that was in Splash. But this definitely put him on the map. Take a break. We're gonna go back into that in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. And we're gonna take your time with this. Bringing those shoulder blades together. As you have a slight bend in your arms again, give it a hug, taking it away. Three, 2, 1. Take a break. You got 10 seconds. Put your answer in if you know it. You're gonna start. All right, other way. Here we go. So if you want more of a challenge, you can have your feet up in the air. Always in a little core balance. So the last song by Billy Idol was in the movie Big. Not sure if you got that, Meredith. I know you probably didn't have much time to actually write it down. This next song was sort of like, I think it was more like a filler song. Very popular movie in the 80s, very popular. Take a break. This is the Thompson twins. Someone said, this movie got a third-rate Thompson twins thing. All right, go back in. Got 20 more seconds. It's the last time through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. It's okay, Mare. Time lag gets us. All right, this is the last time. Let's get down on the ground. Here we go. So what are some clues for this movie? Sigourney Weaver, Rick Moranis. I said Bruce Willis. It's not Bruce Willis. Oh shit, what's his name? Groundhog Day. He's everywhere. Bill Murray. Oh, Ramus. All those guys. I didn't put the obvious song in here because that would have been too easy. 2, 1. Take a break. Awesome job. All right, you got this movie yet? We got 1 minute. Think about it. Grab some water. Start with circuit 1. Woo. So for our next move, I want you to get a moderate dumbbell, all right? You're gonna want shoes for this move. If you don't have them on, it could be a little uncomfortable otherwise. But we're gonna take that one number, we're gonna put it between our feet, okay? So, It's going to look like this. Now you're going to do curls, okay? So that's the hamstring move. And then for the other one, we're going to do wall sits. I'm sorry, Meredith. I'll give you plenty of time to talk about things. We're going to start these hamstring curls in 5 seconds. And here we go. So my feet are on the ground. Keeping that dumbbell between my feet. So there's a little bit of like adduction. Just gotta bring it up to 90 degrees. And I have very weak hamstrings, so this is not comfortable. Now if you have bands, this is actually a little easier setup. Oh, take a break. Mine fell out. Meredith got this next one. All right, here we go. Let's do a wall sit. Just hanging out. I have my weight here. So the last song, In the Name of Love, Thompson Twins, that was Ghostbusters. And this one, Meredith got right away. Cruel Summer, Bananarama from Karate Kid. This is a scene where Ralph Macchio's character and Elizabeth Shue, they're like bouncing a soccer ball back and forth. Actually, before that, Ralph shows off his black eye given him by the members of Cobra Kai. Take a break. We're gonna get right back into that hamstring curl. So I have the weight, so like halfway down my foot. It's a little more stable. Just curling it up. Whew. I gave my hamstrings a workout yesterday, so they are crying. Has everybody watched Cobra Kai yet? No? Yes? So good. Not one to endorse shows, but I do enjoy that one. I did. Take a break. Get ready for that wall sit. I don't know where my timer went. Oh, it's conveniently located near the camera. And here we go. Oh, my towel's right here. I can just towel off. Thinking about that cruel summer. Poor Danielson. Oh, that's right. She's like, my name's Allie with an I. And he's like, my name's Daniel with an L. Smooth. You're not the only one. Make sure your back's against the wall. Everything at 90 degrees. Big on 90 degrees because I'm so square. Hip to be square. There's a joke there. I don't know where it is. Keep going. Take a break. Get ready for that last round. Yeah, the last move with the dumbbell. Getting it to stay between the feet is not easy. It takes some practice. So, like I said, I have it halfway, sort of like when you put your feet together, there's a little gap in between the two, so I have it resting in there. You do have to squeeze it together a little bit just to make sure it doesn't fall. So hopefully you're having better luck on the third round. Also, I have a larger dumbbell. I don't know how big your dumbbell is. Take a break. So for me, it's a little easier for the weight to catch in between the feet. But if you have a really small dumbbell, here we go. It can be hard for it to stay in. You could try to hold it on the edges, but that would be quite the challenge. I actually tried that yesterday with a weighted ball, and that was even harder. All right, this next song is Mercedes by Pebbles. And this was featured in a movie. Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, and starring, with a show up, take a break. The romance or the love figure, use your words, Megan. The love interest was a very young Heather Graham, who was actually, her name was Mercedes. And the movie, the big action scene at the end of the movie is where Corey has to drive backwards to get his mom to the hospital because she's in labor. What's that movie? We've got 40 seconds left in this break before we go into the next round. Mary, thanks for sticking through with that. Those dumbbells. We're going to be doing push-ups and bent over rows on this next round. So pace yourself on these push-ups. All right. Got 20 more seconds. Ladies, boy. License to drive. Thank you, Meredith. Did you recognize the song or did you need the clues? So many things that I... All right, we're doing push-ups in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. My elbows are going out. Keeping my body stiff as a board. So I go down to the ground, come back up, head neutral spine. Not looking at my feet or looking forward. Again, you can be doing this on your knees. Just as long as you keep your butt out of the air. Remember, nice line from your shoulders down to your knees or to your ankles. Got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Get your dumbbells. We're doing the rows. Similar to the flies. Bending over. 2, 1. So just pulling towards your belly button. I'm going to get something a little heavier next time, I think. $20 seconds left. Keeping that good posture. We got 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Get ready to get back into that. Just push-ups. I'm gonna up my weight for the rows. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, you don't have to go super fast. Take your time. Or if you're on your knees. If even being on your knees is a challenge, you can always stand up and do this against the wall. Remember that. You have options. Whatever your skill level is, you can incline your hands, put them on something, take a little bit of the weight off. Got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get ready for those bent over rows. I like your comment there about the Corys, yeah. I was like, wait, which one of them is Corey Haim and which one is Corey Feldman? I actually still don't know. I watched part of it last night. I was like, okay, just Corey. All right, this one might be easy. So I'm not going to give any clues. This is Axel F by, what's his name, Hauffenflunger? What is it? Harold Faltermeyer. This was the theme song to this movie, which I think became like a little series. 2, 1, take a break. I'm sure Merritt's gonna get this. Oh yeah. Beverly Hills Cop. All right, 3. One last round of push-ups. Here we go. It's a good song just for, it's like when what's his name? Use your words, Megan. Megan Murphy's just like going around doing stuff, like sticking bananas in the tailpipe or something. Like, this is his background, his soundtrack. It's a good soundtrack for doing push-ups, I think. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Take a break. Get ready for that last round of rows. Apparently push-ups wipe me the F out. Here we go. And begin. All right, bending forward, straight back, shoulders on back. Head neutral spine. So I'm not looking down at my feet, not looking up. Gaze is like 5 feet beyond my feet, 5 feet beyond my feet. Got 20 more seconds. Don't let those shoulders collapse. Shoulders on the back. 8 seconds, pulling in towards your belly button. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. You haven't given me a high five in a while. High five. Take a break. We are 3 rows. 3 rows in, we're 3 circuits in, cycles, sets, whatever. Next, we're going to be working glutes and hip flexors. So we're going to be doing deadlifts and seated. Oh, you're going to want a chair for this next one. You got 30 seconds. You're going to grab a chair. That's the next song. Got 15 seconds to get your life together. Heavy weights for the deadlifts. I'm going to get a moderate weight for the hip flexor stuff. All right, starting deadlifts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So with the dumbbells, I start at mid-calf or mid-shin. Bending backwards. You're hinging at the hips, bringing that butt back. Again, shoulders down and back, not letting them cave forward. Like strings, pulling your hips forward, squeezing the glutes at the top, getting a nice straight line at the top. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to sit down, and similar to having the weight in between our feet, we're going to put it between our knees. All right, and we're going to sit here and just raise our hips, or raise our knees up. We're going to hip flexors. And keep my shoulders down and back. So this song is We Are Not Alone by Carla DeVito. Name this movie. So the John Hughes film. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Get ready for those deadlifts. All right, here we go, deadlifts. Fifteen seconds. See some comments from my sister. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. So this one, get ready. Here we go. Let's do these raises. So I'm holding onto the edge of my chair. Got a little bit of a grip in it. Sort of think about like doing a crunch. You should be feeling this in your hip flexors after a while. I'm going to sit straight and tall. I am engaging my core for this. So this song plays while 5 teenagers are stuck in the library Saturday morning. 2, 1. And the answer is Brat Pack. I think it's a Brat Pack movie. Ruthless People. Huh. All right. Last round of deadlifts. So the last one was Breakfast Club. That montage we were not alone played while they were wreaking havoc in the library. This one is Bizarre Love Triangle, OMD. Now, Meredith, are you saying this is Ruthless People? Or are you saying We're Not Alone is Ruthless People? 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. We'll catch up after this last round. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. Now, it is possible that songs were used in more than one movie. So, I'm going to tell you the one I did, but if We Not Alone was used in Ruthless People, I'll have to go look that up. I'll take your word for it. Well, this is OMD, right? I'll check. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Oh, no. Bizarre Love Triangle, New Order. I'm so sorry. Okay. When did we use Bizarre Love Triangle in Ruthless People? I actually don't remember. High five, by the way. So, I'm actually not thinking of Ruthless People. I'm thinking of, this was actually the closing song for the closing credits in a movie starring a very young Michelle Pfeiffer and Matthew Modine. It was billed as The Godfather and Laughing Glass. So, what movie is that, Meredith? Our sister loved that movie. Next move, we've got bicep curls and tricep extensions. So you've got 20 seconds. I'm throwing so much stuff at you. Movies, weights. We're gonna get all the weights. We're starting in 6 seconds. 2, 1. All right, we're just gonna start with bicep curls. So notice that my upper arms are locked into my side. Now at the very top, I can bring my elbows forward a little bit. But when you do this move, you don't want your elbows going like this, okay? You want your elbows stationary. I usually just tuck them into my sides like that. I'm gonna come forward, check out what the lag is. Oh, Married to the Mob, Meredith. This was the closing song to Married to the Mob. And that's Take a Break. But it may have also been in Ruthless People, I don't know. Next we're going to do tricep extensions, so bent over. Again, keeping those elbows straight. Here we go. Palms are facing towards each other. Back, everything neutral spine. Straight line. Shoulders to my hips, keeping those upper elbows or upper arms stationary as possible. Kicking it back. Dripping sweat. We've got 18 more seconds. So here I'm going to look up the Ruthless People soundtrack. That's a good movie. Also, that's another Judge Reinhold movie. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Ruthless People. 2, 1, take a break. So much going on. We've got more bicep curls. All right, here we go, round 2. So you may not recognize this song, but it's Jack of Spades by, oh, I forgot to print who wrote this, sorry. So you can think of this as, if you listen to the lyrics, bringing an end to this gold chain war. Does that give you a hint? If you can't get it, we've got 3 seconds, 2, 1, take a break. We're gonna do triceps in 8 seconds. So if gold chain war doesn't give you, yes! I'm gonna give you a sucker. Very good. Here we go. Now that we got that out of the way, here's a Jack of Spades. Everybody needs their own theme music. "20 seconds left. Why am I so sweaty? Oh wait, because we're doing deadlifts. Get those elbows up, shoulders back. My form felt a little funky, so I just shook it out. 2, 1, take a break, we got 1 more round. There was actually a really cool song that I want to put on here. Here we go, last round of curls. So, I actually own the CD soundtrack of this movie. And there's a really good song I want to put on here, but by KRS-One, I believe. And it's not on Spotify. Couldn't put it in, so sad. So yeah, Jack of Spades. A little easier to place anyway. But it was interesting putting this soundtrack together, or mixed together, because a lot of songs, like you go on Spotify, they'll have a playlist for a soundtrack, and like only half the songs are there because they couldn't get the rights. Take a break. 1 more time on the triceps. So for example, 3 seconds. I also own, kick it back, I also own the CD to the Married to the Mob soundtrack. And there's actually a pretty cool Chris Isaak song on there. Not on Spotify. Chris Isaac's on Spotify. That song is on Spotify. So apparently too many copyrights to get through, and they're just like, F it. So yeah, Spotify is not the best place to go for soundtrack music. 10 seconds, then we get a nice break. 4, 3, 2, 1, take a break. Good job. Whew. How you doing, sister? All right. I'm gonna get my chair out of the way. Next moves, probably want moderate weights. We're gonna be doing a weighted sumo squat, and then we're gonna do curtsy lunges with a kick. Coming at you. Another high five, 30 seconds left. So grab your moderate weights. Suckers. So when I do my sumo squat, I'm gonna have my palms facing back just to keep my weights out of the way, making sure that your knees track over your toes. All right, we're gonna start in 5 seconds. We got another song coming up. And here we go. So see if you can get your upper legs parallel to the ground. Now again, if your knees are coming in, be mindful of that. Take it slow, take it slower, more slowly, take it more slowly. Make sure those knees track over your second and third toes. You got 10 more seconds, and we've got a new song. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. So we're gonna curtsy lunge, kick, and then switch sides, okay? Kick. Keep the weights where you need them to keep them out of trouble and out of the way. So if you want to do one side and then switch to the other for the next round, that's fine. I'm going to alternate just to keep it interesting. Fifteen more seconds. So this is Summertime Girls by Y&T. Take a break. Going back to those sumo squats in 2 seconds. So this one is probably, might be tougher. So I'll give you some clues. I believe this song played when the nerds were having a party and they made ice all over the floor. It was a school for very smart students, and Val Kilmer was their best and brightest. Put together a laser, found out that the laser was going to be used for nefarious purposes, so Val Kilmer again had to thwart the operations. 2, 1, take a break. Going back to those curtsy lunges. Mario, any ideas? 2, 1, curtsy lunge, kick. See how high you can go on those kicks. Don't kick your dumbbells. Keep going. She wrote something. Shoulders down and back. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Take a break. Got one more round. Meredith, you got it right. Here we go. Sumo squat. Real genius. I don't think I'm sure I've seen this movie once. I had to do some research on this one because I was like, what? The closing song to this movie is, I believe Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Another really good song. But what with the random one? 3 seconds. 2, 1. We got one more round of curtsy lunges. See, my sister wrote. It could have been the beach party scene. I'm not going to say I know this for sure. So kick, lunge, curtsy, lunge, kick. So this song, I'd like to get you know you well, Howard Jones. You know, it's funny because it's like, the more I hear of Howard Jones, I'm like, oh yeah, I really like that song. He's a good 80s artist. This featured during a montage. Our protagonist is getting help from a lovely lady putting his car back together before he does a drag race. Take a break. But that's not the major showdown. Take a break. You are done with this circuit. Woo! All right, so we're on Like to Get to Know You Well, Sister. And in this song, or this movie, there's a chase scene down a mountain slope. Someone is on one ski. I'll give you one clue. $2. I want my $2. Thank you, better off dead. All right. So we are done with our circuits. Woo! That went by quickly, didn't it? Agonist, protagonist, agonist, antagonist. I would say protagonist, it doesn't make any sense. So what we're going to do is I want you to grab a lighter weight. We're going to do a finishing move before we get to core. You're like, wait, there's 15 minutes left. I know, I'm going to be mean. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a minute on each side. Just going to work our deltoids. And the way this is going to work is you're going to lie on your side. You're going to start with your hand. You're going to have one arm out for support. You're going to raise it up and over and up and back. Be very careful with this. I'm actually going to go with a lighter weight. All right. So I'm going with a pretty light weight. I'm going with like 8 pounds. All right. So we're just going to do a minute each side. So you're going to be making 90 degrees, and then as far as overhead as you can with control. If you need to lighten your weight, take a break and go for it. We're doing this for a full minute, okay? Five seconds. 2, 1. So you're going to raise it up and then go overhead. I'm not going all the way near my ears. I'm going as far as comfortable. Bring it up, over, come back to 90 degrees. Nice and slow. I'm actually going to put rest my head on my shoulder, on my arm. Really be careful on overhead. And if this is too much for your shoulder, either reduce the range of motion or lighten your weight. Okay, we've got 20 seconds left. Thirteen seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. All right, how'd that feel? Got some body work going on. This is Hot Streak. And if you Google or YouTube this song with the movie, you will see some pretty sweet dancing. We're going to start the other side. If you know what the song is or the movie, I'll give you 10 seconds. And if you don't, that's okay. We'll talk about it more. All right, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So good. Bring it up overhead. Overhead. So I'm noticing on this side, I have a lot more range of motion in this. Nice and slow, keeping your shoulders in a good spot. Again, not scrunching them towards your ears. Can you think of an 80s movie where you're working your body, i.e. by dancing? The big hit from this is There's No Stopping Us by Ollie and Jerry. I would tell you the actors, but I don't know any of the actors' names because they used real dancers in this. And of course, like they have the lone white girl who explores their world of dance. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. How's it going? This time lag sucks. Another hint, this song features a lot of popping and locking and stuff like that. Grab some water. We're going to do 10 minutes of abs. Hope you enjoyed that little fun deltoid section. My body Body work. Fire. I always love cheesy rhymes like that. We'll make you higher. We'll set you on fire. On fire. All right, I'll get to the end of the song before I call it out. But we are going to start with 10 minutes of abs. That's 10 moves, a minute a move. Meredith, you probably did see this movie. You just might not remember it. Bitch, work that body. Wait, I don't actually know the lyrics to this, so I'm going to stop singing. All right, get ready for 10-minute abs. All right, we're going to start in 10 seconds. I've got my movie notes right here so I can give you clues. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's just start with some crunches, nose towards the ceiling, keeping your shoulders back, elbows out. Really bring that core up. You're lifting with your core, not with your hands. Your hands are just over there to support your neck. Give your neck a little break. So that song was from Breaking. Oh yeah. We got another hot take coming up. This next song. And we got 10 more seconds on this move. 2, 1. Let's bring one leg up, one leg out. And we're going to scissor our legs. Revolutions. Try to keep your feet flexed to stretch your hamstrings. Ow, 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 ow. Keeping my shoulders off the ground as I reach up. If you need to take a break, just take a break, get back in it. So this movie was actually in a big movie series. Burning Nuts. Who is this? Is this, wait, who is this? Oh yeah, Survivor. That's what I thought. Burning Heart, Survivor. Our protagonist has to avenge the death of his one-time opponent / friend. Take a break, or I should say go to the next move. Windshield wipers. Again, if your neck is feeling a little pressure, take a break, shake it out. So this features during a montage, training montage. Training montage should give you a clue. Meredith, I know you can't really write the answer, but I hope you're thinking of the answer. Yeah, you can't really go and type things in unless you want to take a break. And maybe you need a break. Maybe your neck's like, or your core's like, But I'll tell you, this guy would not take a break to write an answer. He'd keep training with logs and cuts of meat and in the snow and all that. Ten more seconds. Windshield wiper. Try to see how far down your feet you can reach. 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it over. Low plank. Saw back and forth. So moving back and forth, keeping my head neutral spine, keeping my butt down. No butt in the air. This is not downward dog. This is plank. Twenty more seconds. 3 seconds. 2, 1. On your side. Side plank, low side plank. Let's hip it up. Hip it up? Sure. Give you one more hint. Adrian! And that actually doesn't that'll narrow it down for you, but you gotta tell me which one it was from. So you gotta do some deduction. Which movies of that series were in the 80s? Let me think about that. 30 seconds on this side. We're going to flip to the other side. We're doing a whole minute on each side because I'm evil. Shake it out at any time. This is our last fast song, and hopefully it'll last for the rest of this 10-minute abs. 10 more seconds. The great Kenny Loggins bring us another winner. 2, 1. Flip sides. This is a song, I'm Free, How Didn't Help Me by Kenny Loggins. Probably from what I think is the best 80s soundtrack of the 80s. If you need another hint, 6 degrees of our hero. In this scene, our hero is dancing in a warehouse, in a abandoned warehouse, because that's what abandoned warehouses are for, dancing. And he's like doing all sorts of gymnastics and shit. Like seriously, he's doing like high bar stuff. I'm like, wow, why didn't he join the gymnastics team? Got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's have the knees tuck in. Arms down by my side, reaching out. I'm gonna take a break, see if my sister wrote anything. Rocky 3, Rocky 4, by the way. Oh wait, you're on the last song? Meredith, spoilers, I'm still on. How are you like 2 minutes ahead of me? All right, we got, did you look? You looked at the playlist, didn't you? Didn't you? I told you don't do that. We've got 8 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep one leg out. Cross to the other side. Get up, got my arms out. I'm free. So yes, the last movie, or the last song, Rocky 4, the Survivor song. Kenny Loggins, Footloose. I'm sorry, I think it's the best 80s soundtrack. I will fight you if you think I'm wrong. Actually, no, I won't fight you because I am open discourse. We can have a discussion as to why Footloose does not have the best 80s soundtrack, but it does. All right, we've got 22 more seconds. Then we switch sides. I got one leg out at like 4 or 5 inches above the ground, tapping with the other side. Body's in a slight curve. 8 seconds. I think I am gonna run out of song. Oh shit, yeah. All right, other side. We've still got like 2 minutes left. It's a little slow. Should have added another song buffer, but this song's just so good to end with. We're going to be finishing these 2 minutes with the slow song. Meredith already guessed it. Take My Breath Away by Berlin. Classic love song from Top Gun. I actually just watched that scene. It's so bad. I'm here to tell you that you've got real potential, but if I say that, they're going to know that I'm falling for it. Oh my God. The things that we think are romantic in the 80s sort of make me want to vomit. Also, Tom Cruise, knowing what we know now. Was he into Scientology back then? I don't remember. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna end with some more crunches. Arms together, side to side. Are these core moves taking your breath away? If you're feeling a little winded, take a break. Take a break. Just go take a break. We've got 35 more seconds and then you're done with this workout. For some reason, every time I think of the song, I think it's by DeBarge, but it is not. For some reason, Berlin equals DeBarge in my mind. Just enjoy the nice sway of these side-to-side crunches. We've got 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. Take my breath away. Yeah, the one in Russia is Rocky IV. He had to, sorry, I'm catching up. Rocky had to avenge the death of Apollo Creed by the Russian cyborg fighter dude. You can tell I'm a huge Rocky fan. Russian cyborg fighter dude. I'll use crossfade. All right, Footloose is one of the best 80s soundtracks. Do you have another one? Is there another favorite 80s soundtrack? Let's talk about it as we cool down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, give yourself a high five. Lean to the side. Oh. My breath away. Yeah, so with the crossfade, I don't do a crossfade at all. At all. Keep it real, yo. Let's go to the other side. And yeah, so my playlist was supposed to get me through the hour. Let's come on down. Hands down, butt up. You know what else doesn't? So I didn't put a song on here, but the Suddenly Seeking Susan soundtrack, it's got like Iggy Pop. I think it's got like, oh shoot, I can't remember now. It's like that Run DMC or like, it's got a lot of really good songs on it. And it's got a Madonna song. And I was like, I was going to put a song from there on it, but maybe next time. Interlock your hands, arms, sway side to side. Roll up nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Grab your foot. Bring your hips forward. This is going to be a time with your music, Meredith, but you might actually be done already. Let's cross the leg over, figure 4 down. Ooh, get a little balance in there. So we'll do a little more stretching even though the songs run out because, it just starts over apparently. Let's go to the other side. Actually, this final song also makes a great cool down song, I think. Hips forward, stretch the quad. Great job today. If this workout made you smile, made you sweat, feel like kicking your digital dollars, PayPal, Venmo. And just remember, you are that much stronger for showing up. It's always so much better to work out with friends and family. Wouldn't you agree, sister? Meredith, thank you for joining me today. You are awesome. I'm gonna cross it over. I'm gonna get my balance. Cross it over. And so tomorrow on Zoom, we'll be just doing heavy lifting. The soundtrack is not safe for work. It's women getting freaky with it. I mean freaky. So if you're easily offended, even if you're moderately offended, even if you're never offended, maybe you just don't want to listen to this way. Anyway, it's going to be pretty fun. And I hope you come and join me. That's at 8 a.m. my time tomorrow. And now when you do, I hope you have a great day. I hope you had fun guessing some songs. And Meredith, great job. You did very well. Only a couple you didn't get, but the ones you didn't get, I think were movies we just never watched as kids. Stick your hands out, or stick your chest out. Great job. What'd you write, sister? So I have no problem filling dead air. So I'll just keep talking. Yes, it does mean that song is on the playlist, sister. Partly inspired by that, but trust me, some of the stuff is going to be even raunchier than that. Yeah, like I said, easily offended, you did not work out with me tomorrow. But if you're ready for it, it's going to be fun. We're going to chat. Saturday lift, I like to keep more chill. Like, we're not using times. We're just doing sets, lifting heavy, and just shooting the shit. So it's a lot of fun. Ooh, I said shit. Said it again. So yeah, come and join. And with that, I will conclude. If you need to stretch out more, you might go for it. I hope you had fun today. Thank you for coming out, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Love you. Bye. Be up.